Europe facing 500,000 more COVID deaths by February, WHO warns. A worker disinfected Moscow's Belorussky railway station last month. Russia is battling its worst spike in COVID-19 cases since the pandemic began. CNN, Europe is facing a potentially devastating winter that could see 500,000 people die with COVID-19. The World Health Organization called WHO warned on Thursday as it sounded the alarm over a surge in cases and bemoaned starting, startering, start, stuttering vaccination rollouts on part of the continent. Much of Europe is battling spike in infections, with Germany on Thursday reporting its highest number of daily new cases since the pandemic began. And in the dire new warning, WHO Regional Director Hans Kluse says the pace of transmission across the region was the grave concern. We are once again at the epicenter, Kluse said in a statement. According to the one reliable projection, if we stay on this trajectory, we could see another 500,000 COVID-19 deaths in Europe and Central Asia by the 1st of February next year, he warned, adding that 43 of the 53 countries on this patch could also see high or extreme stress on hospital beds. Large swaths of the continent are battling to beat back surges of the Delta variant, which has complicated the relaxing the restrictions in many countries. Eastern Europe is particularly badly hit. Cases are at record levels in Russia and now Germany, while Ukraine's capital Kiev introduced strict new restrictions on Monday. Many experts have expressed concern that the further rises in infections, coupled with the seasonal winter cold, could place healthcare workers under unmanageable pressure through Christmas and in the new year. In its latest weekly update, WHO said Europe recorded a 6% rise in cases on the previous week. That was the highest of any global region, with every other region registering declines or stable trends. We are at another critical point of pandemic resurgence, Kluge said. He blamed two factors for the new wave: the relaxation of COVID-19 measures and the lack of vaccination coverage in the Balkans and towards the east of the continent. Hospitalization rates in countries with low vaccine uptake are markedly higher and rising more quickly than those with higher uptake, he said. Germany's health minister Jens Spahn on Wednesday warns that stricter measures are needed for those who refuse to get vaccinated. Spahn also told reporters at a press conference on Thursday that he was asked for his vaccination certificate in Rome during the G20, more than in one day than Germany in 4 weeks. A waiter checked the customer's COVID-19 health pass in France. He was responding to the dramatic rise in infections in the country. 33,949 new cases were registered on Thursday, breaking a previous record set in December 2020. Hospitalizations and deaths remain far lower than they were in the pre-vaccine peak. Spahn said Germany was experiencing a massive pandemic of the unvaccinated, adding, "The truth is that there would be far fewer COVID-19 patients in the intensive care if anyone who could do it got a vaccination." The UK has also been enduring a stubborn streak of new infections since the end of the summer, but has resisted implementing measures like mask mandates or vaccine passes that has become commonplace across Europe. The world passes a milestone of 5 million COVID-19 deaths since the beginning of the pandemic on Monday, a mark the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called a painful new threshold.